It's Scott Hamilton with Rockfile Radio on the Zoom with Madam Mayhem. Nice to see you again.
You too.
How is everything during the pandemic? You and yours doing well? Everything okay? Healthy? Wealthy?
Yeah, hanging in there. It's a lot of the same. Don't go to many places, especially up here in New York. And
Right.
As good as can be.
So is that how you found time to do the new song?
Well, we actually did this song right before everything shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to find the perfect time to release Cruel Heart. And we figured now is as good as time of any. So, yeah.
Is this a portents to come with a new album?
So right before everything shut down, we were recording a bunch of songs, including this one, in the hopes of putting together whether it was going to be an EP or a full-length album. We were still working that out, and we had 4 songs recorded and done. We went on tour last February, and then when we got home a few weeks later, everything stopped.
Right.
So we are still writing. I've been doing a lot of writing during this time, and we would still love to release a full-length album or some sort of EP. That, like, full-length albums are really what I love to listen to, so I tried to make those more than just the singles that come out. But in the meantime, while there's not too much happening, I figured it would be a good idea to at least share some of these songs with everyone, so there's something to look forward to in the future. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're working on it right now, and in the meantime, there's going to be a few little single drops here and there.
Very nice. Well, I think these days a lot of people are starved for new music and new entertainment, new art, so this is a good time.
Yeah.
So this time of year, do you wish you were back in school in Miami? Because it's a lot colder up there than it is here.
It is snowing pretty intensely right now. It has been all day. I usually don't mind it so much, but it's these kind of winters where it just keeps hitting you and hitting you and hitting you, where it's like, oh yeah, right, I lived in Miami and that was nice. Like, you kind of like reminisce, and you're like, right, it was warm once. I don't remember what that's like, but yeah,
we were 85 today, so.
That's amazing. I'm literally staring at snow, just snow. There's nothing else you can see. Crazy.
Now, you worked with different people on your first 3 albums. Are you working with anybody specific on this, or are you kind of doing these on your own?
So at least with this song, Cruel Heart, and the other few songs that we got recorded and in the can before all the stuff happened in the world, I co-wrote this song specifically with Keith Wallen from Breaking Benjamin, and he's an amazing solo artist in his own right.
I just talked to him right here yesterday, so
amazing.
Just uploaded it today, so there you go.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, he's awesome.
Yes.
And I got to write a bunch of songs with him, and Johnny K produced this one, and I'm really happy with how it came out. I've been so excited to release the song since we wrote it. So I feel like we wrote it over a year ago, and I've just been so excited for everyone to hear it. And we've been actually playing it live, like on our past tours, maybe like the last 2 at least, just to kind of hear what fans' feedback would be.
Mm-hmm.
And we got great feedback on the song, and everyone seemed to love it. So I was even more excited to release the song now. And so, yeah, I mean, but in terms of who I worked with on this one, co-wrote it with Keith, and Johnny K produced it. And my own drummer, J-Bomb, played drums on it, which was pretty cool, to have him involved. And it's always cool when you get, my band, who I love and, respect dearly. There haven't been too many opportunities until more recently where they haven't really had a chance to be on all the records, because I have so many amazing guest artists, which I love, because those are all my mentors and my friends, and I love them. And it's always good to have that too. But it's always cool when you can, incorporate your actual band that kill the songs so perfectly live, to include that in the recordings as well.
How cool.
Yeah. I like it.
So how did COVID change the rest of your life? I mean, we don't go out as much, but have you picked up any new hobbies or delved deeper into some things that you wanted to do?
Well, yeah, it gave me an opportunity. I've always had like a little home studio, small setup, so I could let some demos here and there. And I've been taking more time to really get into that more and, be able to do that so I can work more closely with my co-writers and people from afar. A lot of us don't live in the same place, and I'm here in New York, and people are all over the place. Also, I was able to work on some video editing, which who knew I could pull that off. I put together the video for the cover song "Living on the Edge" that we released a few months back in 2020. I put that together just from footage from the beginning of my career through now, and it was definitely a learning process, but it was pretty cool that it was cool. I'm proud of myself that I was able to pull it off, but that's about it. And besides that, just creating more music and figuring out ways to share the stuff that we already have ready for everyone.
That whole editing process is a process. Did you enjoy it? Do you plan to do more of that?
If I have to, yes.
Leave it to the professionals.
It was really fun, but I must say, like, singing and writing is my passion, and that is all I'm going to say about that. Video editing is very cool, and I really respect people who do it. Am I going to become a professional? Absolutely not. Am I teaching myself enough skills to get by if I absolutely need to? I think so.
There's a lot more DIY kind of stuff going on these days in the industry.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's good to have those skills, I think.
Yeah.
So what else is new with Madam Mayhem? Come on, give us some juice.
Well, I mean, is there a lot going on with a lot of people these days?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, the coolest thing is that the song "Cruel Heart" is out now, which has gotten me
and
really
charting.
excited. I know. How cool is that? Thank you. Thanks for all the support.
Oh, you're welcome. No worries.
It really means a lot because, especially during this time when, being an independent artist and not having all the backing that some of these other bigger artists have, and, not being able to tour, because touring is really how people find out who we are and who I am. Really. That's been how, you could social media all you want and do all these things, but like the way we get our name out has been through touring, and we haven't been able to do that for some time now. And so to still have the support of people in the industry like yourself that, know who we are and love our music and will help, support our music, it's everything. And our fans as well, the people that already know who we are and are still supporting us now. I mean, we are so appreciative to them because it's the reason we can continue to do what we do. But yeah, that the song being out now is super exciting. We even just released some merch to go with it to match it. We did a whole, campaign for it. And so I'm really pumped about it. And then throughout the rest of this year, hopefully we'll release at least another, single or two that we already have down. And hopefully also start working on something, more full length. If we can pull it off, I would love to do that soon.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
So I have to ask, you're a smart girl. You went to a couple schools, you double majored and all that kind of stuff. Why rock and roll? Wouldn't it be easier with your talents to go into another genre?
But a lot of people tell me.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm a rock guy, so, I'm glad you're here.
Listen, I get it. So that's exactly what it is. So I started in musical theater and opera because as a kid, wanting to be a singer and a performer, and you live in New York, that's the first place people put you. They're like, great, okay. And I love that stuff too, but I'll be honest, I've always been a rock metal lover. Like, that's the music I like to listen to. And so even when I was starting in my own and writing songs for myself, it was always geared more towards rock. And then I started writing for, whether it was for other people, whatever it may be, like I was writing, and then, people were like, oh, why don't you try this pop thing? And like, I was like, and honestly, at the end of the day, if you're going to do this as your life, as your career, and it's definitely not easy, you better really love what you're doing. That's all I'm going to say, because if you don't love it, you will be discouraged very easily in this. And so when it came time to pick, what do I want to do? It's like, what do I get in my car and listen to? Like, what concerts do I love to go see? Right. What do I want to tell my story as? And it's always been, hard rock music. And so as much as everyone was like, oh, you should stick with Broadway, or, oh, like you go a different route. It's like, but this is rock music is my life and my soul and what I listen to and who I am. And that's also why I love connecting with all my fans all the time, whether it's on social media or whatever it may be, because I'm just a fellow rock lover, just like everyone else. And so it made the most sense to be part of that community that I've always been a part of my whole life. So yeah, that's why rock.
I love it. That's the perfect answer.
Cool. I got it right.
Well, good luck with the new single. It's burning up
Thank
the
you.
charts early, which is a good thing. I mean, sometimes it takes a few weeks to get enough stations in there to make it happen, but that's a good sign.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It means so much that, people are responding to the song as much as I have, because I really love the song so much.
Well, and it's good to keep the Madam Mayhem momentum going. You said you have more stuff on the way. This lets people know the pump is primed and the art is flowing.
Yes, it is. Definitely is.
Thanks for taking time out of your day to talk with us today, and stay warm. You guys are getting some really chilling temperatures.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So there's nowhere to go anyway right now up here. So it's easy to just kind of stay here, hunker down, and wait for all this snow to pass.
Well, stay warm and stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Hopefully we see you on the road soon.
Yes, would love that. Thanks for talking with me, and I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.